We are a large format graphics provider and installer. We're in the business of helping other brands express themselves.
We started azpro because we felt that our way was better for the clients.
Our focus is really on building a relationship. We really want to get to know our clients, understand their needs, allow them to achieve success, which in the end really makes us successful as well.
Before implementing EOS, we were very chaotic.
Nothing was cohesive.
We were all on different pages with different goals.
The company was started by my best friends, their brothers. They often have disagreed about the color of the sky. It set up a very confusing atmosphere where there was no clear direction because there was two different directions going on.
When I started working with azpro, when I first met those guys, they were absolutely normal, like just about every other company I see. They were successful kind of in spite of themselves. There was a lot of miscommunication, some dysfunction, a lack of trust, and people weren't really vulnerable and honest with one another. As we started working together, it was really helpful to expose some things that they needed to see inside the company that they were avoiding and help them find some ways to restructure, making the company more efficient, more effective.
Chris had read Traction and was really stricken by it. So we got together and tried to find an implementer here locally. We met Michael and it seemed like we were right on the same page as soon as we met him.
He won me over in the first 10 minutes. I knew he was the guy that we were going to choose because of how he spoke to us, that we consider valuable in our own company. Michael was a reflection of that.
Michael's been really good at holding me accountable as the leader of the organization and calling me to the carpet when it was necessary because nobody else will do it. One of the very first things we do in the US is get the right people in the right seats. So that meant taking a very, very honest look at everybody on the team and having to make some tough decisions. It's 36 hours of pain. It hurts for a minute, but in the long run, we're much better off for it.
Once we discovered that they were in the wrong seats, it was like an aha moment because we could move people around and they ended up inevitably being happier. They come to work with a smile on their face. It exudes to other people around them. It's contagious, and now instead of just one happy person, we have multiple happy people.
We've made more progress in the past few months, past 8 months, than we did in the first 12 years. We've had our second biggest month ever, and it didn't feel like it in any sense of the word. People were going home happy. It really reinvigorated that drive within everybody.
EOS makes me feel that azpro is moving in the right direction, that we're getting all the right people in the right seats so that we can become the company that we want to become.
I work with business owners and leadership teams of entrepreneurial organizations, helping them do three things I call vision, traction, and health. Vision from a standpoint of creating clarity around where the company's going, how it's going to get there. Traction from a standpoint of bringing discipline and accountability into the organization, helping them effectively achieve that vision. And health from the standpoint of creating an open, honest, cohesive leadership team, because as you know, most leadership teams simply aren't that healthy.
I would say Michael's biggest impact on our team was getting the open and honest communication out there. We would meet as a leadership team and sit and talk about things, and you could tell people were kind of holding back. He would really take notice of those subtle facial gestures and things like that to really get us to open up and talk about root things, and our open and honest communication has really improved as a result.
I like Michael's candidness. He's not afraid to speak his mind. We're entrepreneurs, we're top dogs. We don't like when people tell us we're doing something wrong. Sometimes we're doing something wrong and we really need somebody to tell us that.
With our leadership team, we have several very strong personalities. Michael is very good at ensuring that those personalities work together and move forward with the company.
With Michael's help, we're seeing eye to eye on a lot of different issues where we used to butt heads all the time. He's created unity where there wasn't unity before.
I would wholeheartedly recommend Michael to implement EOS, and wholeheartedly recommend implementing EOS for that matter. In the 12 years that we've been in business, this is one of the best investments that we've made. It's made everybody's life easier, we're more productive, we're more accountable, we're all headed in the right direction, and we all know what that direction is.
Prior to implementing EOS, we set the goal of a 21% growth for the year. Once we sat down and started implementing EOS, right now we're pacing for about a 40% growth year over year. To see that kind of growth has really been amazing. We're definitely going to need to revise our 5-year plan upwards.